Hello everyone, I'm Govardhan and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to solve two advanced level Java problems. As you can see, these are the two problems. First one is maximize number of subsequences in a string, and second one is cookies related problem. Let me get into the first problem. As you can see, in first problem we are going to take text and pattern as an input. They both are strings. Let me explain you. Okay, here they are given as text as abc. This is the text that they are given, and the pattern is ab. So mostly the pattern is two letters word and the text is any size string. We are gonna put this any letter of this pattern inside this string. We can put this letter anywhere in the string. We can put after a, after this b, or after this a, or after this b, or after this c. Let me take this a and put it here. After substituting it, we have to calculate the subsequence. Here subsequence means this is this AB. We have to calculate how many times this AB is occurred in the string. That is sequence. Here subsequence means here you can take this A, B. There are two A's and B, right? After A, see this is one AB. This is one AB. There is two ABs. Next, for third one, we have to take after this A, there is another A, but we don't consider this. Between this AB, we can have any alphabet or any number of alphabets, but so we can also take that as a subsequence. This is how the subsequence works. Here they are explained the subsequence. See, a subsequence is a sequence of characters obtained by deleting some or no characters from the original sequence without changing the order of the remaining characters. So after this A, there should be any number of characters will be there, but we don't consider them. We have to take AB. Between them, if there are any number of characters, we don't consider them. Still we take them as subsequence. This is how the subsequence works. Let me calculate how many number of subsequences are there. Here this is one AB, this is another AB, this is another AB, next this is another AB, next this is another AB. As you can see, there are 5 subsequences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 subsequences, and this is the output. Mostly we can put these letters of the pattern, at least the first letter of this pattern we can put before this sequence, or we can put the second letter of this pattern after the string. Let me show you. If we have to mostly do the problem like this only. If we keep this A between any of this, we don't get what is this maximum number of sequences. Let me show you. Let me delete this. Let me take again that input A, B, C. Here we have our pattern. Now I can put this A here. Let me put here. Now we calculate how many subsequences are there. This is one subsequence, this is another subsequence, this is third one. As you can see, there is only 3 subsequences, but this is not maximum. So for getting maximum, we have to keep the first letter of this pattern before the string, or we can do another way, like let me do it again. A, B, C. This is our pattern. we can keep this b after the string. Let me calculate how many number of subsequences are there. 1 2 3 4. Is there any other one? Yeah, we have 5. Here also we are getting 5 subsequences. 1 2 3 4 5. See, by placing these patterns at even before the string or after the string, then only we get maximum subsequences. So now let me code for this problem. For this problem I will now, let me code now. First I need to import the scanner for taking the input. Import java.util.scanner. Next I will create a main class, public class main. Inside this you can create public void main, public static void main string args. Here we are going to take two inputs. See, we are going to take text as an input and the pattern as an input. Let me take string text. That's our first input. First we have to import this one. Scanner s is equals to new scanner system dot in. Then we are going to take string text as an input, sc dot next line. Because we are taking string as an input, we have to use next line. After that we are going to take pattern as an input. See, then we are going to put the first letter of, we can add the first letter of the pattern to the text. See, I explained it before. In that way we are going to add the first letter of the pattern to the text. String str1 is equals to pattern dot character 0 plus text. This is how we can add the first letter of the pattern to the string, and also we added the last letter of the pattern to the end of the text. So we are going to do string is equals string str2 is equals to pattern dot character 1. We are going to add it at the end of the text, not the front. Okay. Then we are going to create a public static int function to check the maximum number of sequences count. For that one we will create a public static int max sequence count. Here we are gonna pass our string str1 comma pattern. in this one we are gonna first take int count as 0, and also we are gonna take string size as length, len length is equals to str1 dot length. Next we are going to create a loop for int I is equals to 0, I less than str, sorry, I will give it as str, not str, I less than length I plus plus. Here we are gonna check if the str dot char at I is equals to pattern dot char at 0. Let me explain this loop. Here we are, see, this is our string a b c, and this is our pattern. Here we kept this a at the front of the string. Now we are gonna check if for every letter in this string we are gonna check if the character at I is equals to pattern dot char at 0. We are gonna check if the each letter of this string is equals to a or not. We are gonna check whether this letter is a or not, equals to a or not, this one is equals to a or not, this one is equals to a or not, this one is equal to a or not. If they are equal, then next we are gonna check, so let me take this a is equals to the first letter of this pattern. Then we are gonna check for next letters if they are equals to b or not. See, if they, here we are gonna check it is equals to b or not. It was not equal, it is not equal, it was equal. So then we are going to increase count by 1. Next we are going to check here, it was also not equal. Here then we are going to check here, yeah, it was equal. So we are going to increase count. Here we are, here also we check it was not equal. Yes, after this inner loop we again come to the outer loop. We gonna check a. Next we go for this letter. Here it is equals to a, this pattern. Here also same, we are gonna check next letters, is it equals to equals or b or not. It is equal. We are gonna again increase the b. Here it is not equal, so we are checking. Then we are go for next letter. Here it is or equals to equal or not. It is equal, so we are again going to increase the count. Next letter, it is not equals to b, so we came out of the inner loop. Next we go for again this outer loop. This letter equals to a or not, not equal. Here we gonna check it is equals to a or not. It is equal, equals to a. Then we check for next letters if they are equals to b or not. It is equal, so we again increase the count, so it is not equal. See how many times we increased count. We increased 5 times count, so the maximum subsequence is 5. This is how our program works. Let me complete the program. See, if str that if our character at I is equals to pattern dot character at 0, then we are gonna go for another loop, int j equals to I plus 1 comma j less than for length comma j plus plus. Here in this loop, if str dot caret I is equals to pattern dot char at 1, we are here checking for b, next letter, if it is equals to or not b. Then we increase the count plus plus. Then we are finally gonna return count. Let me return here. Return count. That's it, your function is finished. Now we are get into our main void. Here we are gonna sequence 1 is equals to max subsequence it is max subsequence count. Here we are gonna pass str1 comma our pattern. Next we are doing the same for keeping our b at end of the string. Sorry, it is int. We have to mention that, otherwise we get an error. It is max subsequence of str do comma pattern. Now we are going to create another int, that is max is equals to 0. Then we are going to check which is the bigger. See, we want a maximum number. For this we are going to check which is the bigger number between them. So let me create an if sequence 1 is greater than sequence 2, then we are gonna assign max value as sequence 1. Otherwise we are gonna assign max value of sequence 2. Finally we're gonna print the result. System.out.println max. I think that's it. Let me give input here. Our text is AB, our pattern is, our text is AB ABC, and our pattern is AB. We are gonna run it. I have an error here. Let me solve this. Oh, we didn't mention string here. Let me run it. Looks like I have few more errors. Let me correct them. Here we have, oh sorry, I have to give curly braces here, not flower brackets. I done this mistake here also. Let me change this. Let me change here also. Here again. Let's check now. Here I again did a mistake. Yeah, it is smallest. Again mistake. It is str, not str1. Here also. Don't do mistakes like me, guys. I have done a lot of mistakes. Here again. Oh, here it is double equals to, guys. Oh, and also it is j. It's not variable I. Okay, let's run now. I hope we are good to go. Yeah, we get our expected output is 5 and also our output is 5. This is correct. Let me go for exercise 2. Let me give input as A B A B A B and pattern as A B. Let me run it now. Check the output. We got the correct output. Let's go for second question. Let's solve the cookies problem. Let me save it. It was saved. Next question. Yeah, here they are given that we have to take a target sweetness value as an input. Along with that, we have to take few candy sweetness values. We have to make the candy sweetnesses above or equal to the target sweetness value. So that let me explain through a values so that you can understand it. Here let me take pencil. Here they were given as 7 as target sweetness value, is a target sweetness values, and they are given 5 candy sweetness values. Let me take them 1 2. These are candy sweetness values. We have to make them equals to or greater than 7 because it is our target sweetness value. For this they are given some conditions. We have to select 2 candies with least sweetness and then we need to combine them to make it as another candy. They are given formula, sweetness is equals to least squandy plus 2 into second least sweet candy. Let me solve this. First we have to take 2 least candies with small sweetness value. Let me take here 1 and 2 are least. Let me take them. We have to apply the formula. Formula is least sweet candy plus 2 into second least sweet candy, that is 5. So we changed one time the values. We applied formula one time. Now we have to replace this 1 and 2 both values with just single value 5. Then our candies became 5. Candy sweetness values became 5 3 4 5. Next again we have to see this all these candies achieved our target or not, nothing. At least not even one also achieved the target value, so we have to continue. Let me take next two least sweet candies. These are 3 and 4. Let me take 3 and 4. Now we have to again apply the formula. 3 plus 2 into 4, that is equals to 3 plus 2 into 4. 2 into 4 8, 8 plus 3 11. Now our candies list become 5 11 5. Now again we have to check all of our targets are achieved or not. No. Still only 11 is greater than 7. Still 5 and another 5 are less than the target value. We have to take again two least sweet candy values. They are 5 and 5. Again we have to calculate 5 plus 2 into 5. 10 plus 5 15. So we have to replace both 5's with 15, and we have another sweet candy value 11. So now our candy sweetness values are 15 and 11. They are greater than our target value 7. So our goal is reached. Till now how many times we calculated values? 1 2 3. So 3 is the output. This is our output. That's it. Now let me go to here. Yeah, here you can see our output is 3 and we taken these inputs. Let me code for this problem. First we need to import scanner. Import java.util.scanner. Then we have to create a public class, that is main. Next we have to create public static void main string args. Here we have to first initialize the scanner s is equals to new scanner system dot in. Then next we have to take the input. Let me take this as a string input. It is a number, but still I am taking as a string input. String input 1 is equals to sc dot next line. Then we have to take another input. Let me take it as string input 2 is equals to sc dot next line. Sc dot next line. Now let me convert our input 1 into target, because that is our target value. Let me convert it. Further, that we have to use input into target is equals to integer dot parseInt input 1. This is how we convert a string into a integer. Next we have to split this second input into values so that we can store in an array. String, let me take it as arr because we are storing it in array. Input 2 dot split Here we have, between these values we have space, a little bit space, so we have to split on basis of space. Next I have to create int value that's equal to array length. Next I want to create an array list. For that, first we need to import java.util.array list. Let me create an array list. Array list of integers. Let me call it as levels. Those are sweet levels. Is equals to new array list. Of integers. This is how we create an array list. Now we need to add all the values in this AR array to array list. For int I is equals to 0, I less than length of an array, comma I plus plus. We can add this to sweet levels dot add integer, because those are in strings, guys. This array contains all our string values. We need to convert them to integers before adding to our array list, because it accepts only integer values. Integer dot parse int of sweet levels it is ARR of I. Next we need to create a integer called num, so that we create a number of times we have executed that formula to calculate the sweetness of a candy that we want. So let me create a while loop. I will create a function called target level. Reached or not. I will give in this function sweet levels, comma our target. I will pass it these values. If they are false means, here I am checking whether our values in this array are greater than or equals to our target or not. All target is means achieved or not. I am checking here. If they are not achieved means I am going to increase this num by 1, so that I can track how many times we have applied the formula and updated the sweetness levels. Let me create it. Before increasing this number, I have to update the sweetness values. So let me do that. Sweet levels is equals to update of sweet levels. After that I will increase our num value. Here we created a loop and we updated our array list. Next I increase the number so that I can print at the time of output. So after this I will print it. Still we need to create the functions, guys. We have still a lot of work to do. Yeah. Next we need to create a public static boolean, the one which we created here. Public static boolean. It returns whether it is false or true. That is target. Let me copy it here so that it will be easy. Instead I done a cut. Yeah. Now we have to mention these. What are these? This is an array list of integers. And also mention this. It's an integer. Now we have to int number of candies. That is equals to sweet levels dot size. Next I will create a loop. It checks whether every number in this array has reached the target or not. Let me create it. And I is equals to I less than number of candies comma I plus plus if sweet levels dot get of I. It is an array list, guys. We have to use sweet levels dot add sweet levels dot get. It doesn't work like a normal array. We can't write sweet levels bracket I because it doesn't work. It's an array list, not normal array. Is less than target means our goal is still not achieved, so we have to return false. If they are not less than means then our goal is achieved, then we can return false. We don't have any problem. Return true, sorry, not false. Okay, next sorry guys, I have to type it again. I just did a typing mistake. Let me quickly type it. Don't forgive me, guys. I have to do it again. for int I is equals to 0, I less than number of candies, comma I plus plus. We can check if sweet levels dot get I is less than target. They are less than means we return false. Otherwise it's a true. Now we have to create another function for this update one. We have to create a function to update the values. Let me create it quickly. Public static array list, because it is going to give return array list of integers. Update, we are gonna pass our array list of integers. Its name was sweet levels. Then we create an integer called min index, that's equals to 0. Then we initialize a new level that also is equals to 0. We just initializing it. Then we create int num of candies, that is equals to the size of our array list. After that we are gonna check which is the minimum value. For that I have to create a loop. Int I is equals to 0, I less than num of candies, comma I plus plus. Now I'm gonna check it if sweet levels dot get of I is less than sweet levels of dot get of min index. Initially we are taking min index as 0, then we are going to update it with the minimum value. Then we are gonna take min index of this value. I have to give this here. Next I am gonna update new level is equals to sweet levels dot get of min index. Next I'm gonna remove that min index value. Sweet levels dot remove min index. Then we are again taking the min index value as 0. Next we are gonna take another loop for int I is equals to 0, I less than number of candies, we are going to create a same type of loop here. So let me make my work easy, but there is a small catch here. We are gonna you can see that we just removed one index value, so our number of candies will also decrease by 1, so we have to take -1 here. That's it. Next we are all good to go. Continue this. Then we update our new level value as our formula. New level is equals this formula, guys. Sweetness is equals to least sweet candy plus 2 into second least candy. We are applying the same here. We are doing new level plus 2 into second least candy value. That's it, what we are doing here. 2 into, let me get the value from sweet levels array list dot get min index. Next we remove that value, sweet levels dot remove of min index. Then we add the new updated value dot add new level. Finally I am gonna return the array of updated sweet values, sorry, sweet levels. That's it, I think. Maybe I have to forgot to give commas somewhere, anywhere. Let me check it before running. Think I'm good to go. Let me give out input here 7 1 space 2 space 3 plus 4 5. Let me run it. Oh, which line? Line 42. Oh, here I forgot to mention it as integer. Next, let me run it. Oh, I forgot to put there are a bunch of mistakes I have done. Line number 36. Here we have sweet levels. Okay, next line number 37. I have to give equals to here, but I done something else. Here also same mistake that I have done. Line 44, which mistake? I corrected it. Next, is there any other mistakes? It's small L here. Again, I am telling guys, don't make mistakes like me. I done a lot of mistakes. Again, I done a mistake. Think we don't need it here. because already we mentioned there. Yeah, we are getting our output correctly. It's 3. Let me check it for another exercise. Let me type it here. 11, next 2 space, 5 space, 3 space, 7 space, 6 space, 1. Let me run it. Yeah, 4. Our program was working perfectly, guys. Thank you for watching. Meet you tomorrow with another exciting project. Thank you.